one nice thing about being on an island like Pohnpei that gets so much water is most of the water is fresh most of the time. I mean, I know a lot of other countries you'll go and they're like, don't drink the water, don't drink the water. And I drank the local water in and out every day. I never had a problem with the water, just because it just rained like a few days ago at most. If they go 2 weeks without water, it's a famine out there. I mean, it's a drought. But the water's good out there. They do have lots of parasites, lots of fun stuff. Before you come home, then they give you lots of pills to help you get rid of whatever you might have picked up. If you serve in the Chukis Islands, which are probably the least developed of all the islands out there, then you'll get deworming pills once a month that you'll have to take. Because, it just happens. That's just how it is, I guess. You take the pills and life moves on. If you get one, then you wait a few weeks and you take the pills again. It's no big deal. We did have a couple of missionaries that got like an amoeba infection just from eating the food prepared by the locals. But the local food is awesome out there, and at most a couple days in the hospital, and you're good. The one thing that I dealt with on my mission while I was out there was I was in a biking area at the time, and there's only a couple biking areas out there, but I wasn't staying hydrated enough, so I got kidney stones while I was out there, and I dealt with those for a year or so while I was out there, and that was interesting. Just stay hydrated and you can avoid all that business. But I was in and out of the hospital for quite a long time with that one. Other illnesses or disease, we were a little worried for a little while with the dengue fever going around, but it didn't really hit the Micronesian islands. Like they were pretty safe from that. The missionaries stay fairly healthy. It's a little hard to stay up on your nutrition just because everything you get out there comes out of a box or comes out of a can. That's about it, unless you eat the local food, which is delicious, but it just takes a long time to prepare. So eating healthily, you want to take a lot of multivitamins so that you can stay up on your trace elements and stuff. Let me see, you'll get rashes, just because it's so humid out there. If you go there, you'll notice after spending about a month there that you're just kind of perpetually itchy. Like there's just always stuff growing on you. That's not a very nice thought. I know, that's horrible. I'm sorry. It's just something you deal with. You'll have some creams or you'll have a weird rash come up, and you just keep taking your showers and, keep using soap and do what you can. If it gets out of hand, then they'll send you to the hospital or try and figure something out with it. But yeah, it's very humid out there. So there's no seasonal, winter comes here, ice is everything, bacteria all dies outside, kind of start over in the spring. Out there, it just kind of perpetuates on and on and on. So stuff goes bad at an amazing rate. If you leave stuff out for a day or two, there's stuff growing and swimming in it. You gotta stay on top of that. But it's fun. Most of the missionaries didn't really deal with as much sickness out there, so.